egg beaters. Are we not breaking any eggs
We're
here?
not. You know, when you think of delicious breakfast, eggs are one of the first things that comes to mind, but making them doesn't have to be hard.
No, Chef Allie's here to show us how to make the fluffiest omelet in just a matter of minutes, right?
Yes, I have been, okay, so when I like something for breakfast, I stick with it for months.
That's good.
I've been
It's
eating
good for
cereal
months.
for 100 years.
Yeah, you
but
have.
now I've stopped because of the weight. I'm trying to do a little weight loss plan.
What are you doing then?
I'm doing scrambled eggs.
Oh, you are doing.
And
See, eggs
I
are so good.
I rolled up 3 pieces of turkey this morning. So I had turkey and
deli
eggs.
turkey?
Yeah, deli turkey.
That's good.
Yeah, it was
That's
pretty good.
protein. Well, that's the key, right? You want to get your protein first thing in the morning.
Yes, and so as much as I love whole eggs in a shell, this is way healthier. So the amount of eggs that I have here is 3/4 cups of egg beaters, which I prefer over egg whites. They are egg whites, but they add flavoring and they add a little bit of thickener, which makes them more of an egg in a shell texture.
And what did you add? Extra virgin olive oil to that?
Just a little avocado oil spray.
Avocado oil, okay.
Yes, and the key to my omelets is a little patience. And
A little patience.
I like to pull away from the sides and tilt the pan, and that creates a fluffy texture of the egg rather than just like
This does require
letting
a
it
little patience.
sit here. Because if you let the egg sit here, it's not going to get much of a texture, and it's going to.
So you have to keep doing that?
You do.
Oh,
yes.
That's where the patience comes in.
Exactly.
Got it.
I'm like,
But it comes together really fast, and when I just season with salt, pepper, and either Dax green zest, or I've been really enjoying just plain oregano in my eggs. I don't know, there's something about oregano.
Good for you, too.
Yes. And the egg beaters, I use 3/4 cup or 2/3, but 3/4 cup is equivalent to about 4 eggs.
Oh, that's good.
So this is only 100 calories versus almost 300 calories if you were to have whole eggs.
and this has 5 grams of protein per 3 tablespoons?
Yes, so this is about 20 grams of
good.
protein. So, and then 4
That's
eggs is
really
about
good.
25, but I'd prefer a little less calories
Look
so I
at
can
you
get
doing this. I can't
more.
believe you're doing this. This
I
is
know.
amazing.
I never thought to make an omelet like that. You know, you think you have to have everything smooth and ready to flip on one side. I'm curious how this is all going to come together.
It really just fluffs it up and makes it amazing.
So again, I
Wow.
apologize, Chef. The equivalent of how many eggs would this be?
Almost 4.
Almost 4 real eggs.
That's
Yep,
great.
in the shell, yep. And then
look
just
at
a little
that.
flippy poo.
Do you put any cheese or anything
I
on
do.
it?
I've been doing grated Parmesan.
Okay.
I have been loving it. It goes really well with the oregano. And I don't know, just a little zip in the cheese taste, and then I just cover it to melt the cheese. And usually I'll do some fresh chives or something afterwards.
What
but-
about like peppers or anything? If you want to start a
Things like that.
ham.
Can you
Yeah,
put anything?
absolutely. You know what I have been also doing is pickled onions on top, and some pickled like tomato.
On
or-
top, you don't put them inside though?
No, I usually just place it on top.
Okay,
Yeah, sometimes the omelet will get too heavy where you
I
can't
was
really
just going
flip
to
it.
say.
got it.
I know when
But
I try
this
and
comes out
beef it
super
up.
fluffy. See how fluffy and
Yeah, it's really
beautiful
incredible.
it is?
I
So
never thought like an egg beater could be like that. I thought it had to be real eggs.
Yeah,
But what do I
I
know?
haven't made much with egg beaters before.
they're so delicious.
I was on a kick for egg beaters years ago.
Really?
Yeah, and then I got away from them, and I don't know why, because they're wonderful.
They're cheaper if you do like BJ's, because they sell them in a pack of 4.
Oh, okay.
So baby
Thank you.
fork or
I'll
the
do a
shovel?
baby
I'll
fork,
do the
please.
shovel.
Okay. I
Smaller
also
bite.
like adding some hot sauce. I know
Ooh,
you like
yeah.
hot sauce, some Cholula.
Load her up,
I'll show you the
please.
before.
Want to try
I
some
love
Cholula?
hot sauce.
I'm a
On the
little
side?
afraid on the side. Okay. All right.
And this is the green one, which I just love green hot sauce.
Ooh, this is delicious.
Yes.
Wow, it is really fluffy.
Very fluffy. Did you take a
You
whiff?
okay?
The pepper went in my throat.
Oh no.
All right, here we go.
Oh my
Like I said,
gosh.
so this entire omelet's only 100 calories. If you were to make it with real whole eggs, it would be almost 300 calories, 20 grams of protein, and it's delicious.
It
Really
is.
delicious, yeah.
It's so
And
fluffy.
it's simple, and it's you don't have. I'm always making heavy omelets.
Yeah.
And messing it up.
You do? You make a lot of omelets?
I do, yeah. And then it's kind of on the weekends.
Kids eat it or no?
Not really. Unless if it like turns into scrambled
This
eggs
maybe.
because I mess it up.
All right, so for anybody who's just tuning in right now, tell us about your personal weight loss journey.
Sure. I started my weight loss journey in 2019. I was about 240 pounds and lost 100 pounds in a little over a year.
Now, were you heavy as a child or as an adolescence?
Before I got pregnant with my first, I was around this size.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit more. And then, I got pregnant. I gained a bunch of weight. And, becoming a new mom, easy food. I'm just delivery. I wasn't really focused on my health. And then 2 kids later, I'm like, I really got to get together. After our youngest was born, that's when I really got into, I got to take care of this. I almost had a death scare after Aiden was born. So
wow, that's incredible.
I had postpartum preeclampsia. So it was kind of like a
it was
wake-up
related
call.
to weight?
No, it was related to my pregnancy, but I kind of, put them both together. Like, I got to take care of this. I got to be here for them, and I've been maintaining since
Well,
2020.
we're glad you're here for us, too.
I know, so much so. And really quick, for any moms out there, because that is such a huge struggle, trying to balance your own health and, your own nutrition, because we pour so much into our kids.
Right.
What advice would you have for any moms out there that are in the boat that you were in not too long ago? Yeah.
It's not going to come off in a day. You have to have patience. As a mom, I do have a lot of patience. So, you got to take one day at a time. If you get off track, get right back on the next day. If everyone's asking me about holidays or birthday parties. Like my son just had a birthday party. They asked if I eat cake. Of course I'm going to eat cake. I'm going to eat it, and then I'm going to get back track on the next day.
Cool. All right, you can find Allie on social media. Coming up in just a bit, we have Renee Janino standing by right now, I think, with pizza.
Oh, speaking of yummy food. Hey, Renee.